Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's video, I will talk about the steam power plant. The major portion of electricity demand is fulfilled by the steam power plant. It is also called as the thermal power plant. These steam power plants are widely utilized throughout the world for electricity generation. The working principle of the major steam power plant is a Rankine cycle. The Rankine cycle was named after William John Moran Rankine and described the performance of the steam turbine system. To the theoretical principle also applied to the reciprocating engine such as the steam locomotive, which were the first engine used in trains more than 100 years ago. Well, in general, the Rankine cycle is an idealized thermodynamic cycle of a constant pressure heat engine that converts a part of heat into mechanical work. Well, in this cycle, the heat is supplied externally to a closed loop, which usually uses water in liquid and vapor phase as a working fluid. The working fluid in the Rankine cycle undergoes the phase change from liquid to a vapor phase and vice versa. So the main component of the power plant is the boiler. As you can see, in this boiler, uh, the type of this boiler is a shell in tube. In this type of boiler, there is no direct contact of heat which is supplied and to the liquid. The liquid water flows into the tubes and the heat is supplied to the shell. When the heat is when the water is heated enough and it is vaporized at a high pressure and high temperature, then we let it flow towards the turbine. The turbines are connected with the shaft which rotates in the generator, and in this way the electricity is produced. The excess steam at the end of turbine is flowed towards the condenser. The condenser are connected with the cooling towers in which cool water is sparkled over the steam which is flowing in those tubes. The steam is converted back into the liquid state, and after it is converted into the liquid state, it goes through a pump which increases the pressure of that water, and that water goes back, that high pressure water goes back into the boiler, and this cycle goes on. Well, there are some pollutant also produced while we boil it, boil the water. Those pollutants goes to the stack in which those pollutants are purified and less pollutant enter into the atmosphere. So that was the working principle of the steam power plant. In the next videos, I will explain the further improvements of the steam power plant and explain the basic calculations involved in it. I hope you like my you understand my video. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. The office.